Donald John Trump, a name synonymous with wealth, luxury, and let's be honest, a healthy dose of controversy. From his opulent lifestyle to his polarizing public persona, Trump has always been a figure who commands attention and stirs debate. Born in Queens, New York in 1946, Trump's journey has been anything but ordinary. Growing up in a family with a strong real estate background, young Donald was exposed to the world of business from an early age. His father, Fred Trump, was a successful real estate developer, and it was under his guidance that Donald began to learn the ropes of the industry. From his early days in real estate, building skyscrapers and casinos, to his unexpected pivot to reality TV, Trump has always been a master of grabbing attention. His ventures in real estate saw the rise of iconic structures like Trump Tower, and his foray into the casino business added another feather to his cap. But it was his role as the host of The Apprentice that catapulted him into the living rooms of millions, making him a household name. But it was his leap into the political arena that truly shook things up. In a move that many initially dismissed as a publicity stunt, Trump announced his candidacy for the presidency. His campaign was anything but conventional, marked by fiery speeches, controversial statements, and a promise to drain the swamp in Washington. His 2016 presidential campaign, fueled by fiery rhetoric and promises to make America great again, captivated the nation. With a slogan that resonated with many disillusioned voters, Trump managed to tap into a vein of populism that had been largely ignored by the political establishment. Against all odds, he clinched the presidency, ushering in a period of unprecedented turmoil and division in American politics. His tenure in the Oval Office was marked by a series of controversial decisions, tweets that often sparked outrage, and a deeply divided nation. From immigration policies to trade wars, Trump's presidency was anything but smooth sailing. Love him or hate him, there's no denying that Donald Trump has left an indelible mark on American society. His influence extends beyond politics, affecting social discourse, media, and even international relations. The Trump era has been a time of intense debate, with supporters praising his unorthodox approach and critics decrying his divisive tactics. His story is a wild ride through the worlds of business, entertainment, and politics, leaving a trail of successes, failures, and enough controversies to fill a library. From his high-profile marriages and business ventures to his impeachment trials and post-presidency influence, Trump's life is a testament to the power of reinvention and resilience. Buckle up, folks, because we're about to dive deep into the world of the Donald. This journey will take us through the highs and lows, the triumphs and tribulations, and the many facets of a man who has never been afraid to break the mold. Donald Trump's story begins not in a gilded Manhattan penthouse, but in the comparatively humble borough of Queens, New York. Born in 1946, he was the fourth of 5 children in a family where ambition and a strong work ethic were highly valued. His father, Fred Trump, was a successful real estate developer, specializing in building affordable housing. Young Donald's childhood was comfortable, attending private schools and exhibiting the same drive and business acumen that had made his father successful. However, his time at the New York Military Academy proved pivotal. The strict environment instilled in him a sense of discipline and a desire to succeed, traits that would define his future endeavors. After graduating from the prestigious Wharton School of the University of Pennsylvania, Donald Trump joined his father's real estate business, the Trump Organization. His father, Fred Trump, had already established a successful career in real estate, focusing primarily on middle-class rental housing in Brooklyn and Queens. Young Donald, however, had grander ambitions and sought to expand the family business into Manhattan's high-stakes real estate market. He quickly made his mark in the industry by securing a risky loan and transforming the rundown Commodore Hotel into the luxurious Grand Hyatt. This ambitious project not only revitalized the area, but also solidified his reputation as a savvy dealmaker and a force to be reckoned with in the real estate world. The success of the Grand Hyatt project was a turning point, showcasing his ability to take bold risks and achieve remarkable results. Trump Tower, his signature skyscraper in the heart of Manhattan, became a symbol of his success and extravagance. The 58-story building, with its distinctive bronze glass exterior, housed luxury apartments, high-end retail stores, and Trump's own corporate offices. It quickly became one of New York City's most iconic landmarks, attracting celebrities, business moguls, and tourists alike. He ventured into various industries, including casinos, airlines, and even professional football, building a sprawling business empire that embodied his go big or go home philosophy. His casino ventures in Atlantic City, branded with the Trump name, aimed to create a luxurious gaming experience. He also acquired the Eastern Airlines shuttle, rebranding it as Trump Shuttle, and briefly owned the New Jersey Generals, a team in the United States Football League. In 1987, he published his book, The Art of the Deal, which became a bestseller and further cemented his image as a shrewd businessman and master negotiator. The book offered insights into his business strategies and personal philosophy, becoming a must-read for aspiring entrepreneurs and business professionals. However, Trump's business ventures were not without their share of setbacks. The highly competitive and volatile nature of the industries he entered often led to financial difficulties. He filed for corporate bankruptcy multiple times, facing significant financial losses and legal battles. These challenges tested his resilience and ability to navigate through tough times. But he often managed to bounce back, rebranding and restructuring his businesses to stay afloat in the ever-changing market. In the early 2000s, Donald Trump added a new chapter to his already colorful resume: reality TV star. The Apprentice, a show where aspiring entrepreneurs competed for a chance to work for Trump, became a massive hit, catapulting him to a new level of fame and introducing him to a wider audience. His catchphrase, "You're fired," became instantly iconic, and his no-nonsense persona resonated with viewers. The Apprentice showcased Trump's business acumen and his ability to command attention, further solidifying his image as a successful and powerful figure. Section 5. The Road to the White House, Trump's 2016 campaign. In 2015, Donald Trump, the businessman, TV personality, and author, announced his candidacy for President of the United States. This announcement marked the beginning of a campaign that would defy all expectations and reshape the political landscape of America. His campaign, launched with the now infamous descent down the Trump Tower escalator, was initially met with skepticism and amusement by many political pundits. Many saw it as a publicity stunt, doubting his seriousness and ability to compete with seasoned politicians. However, Trump tapped into a vein of discontent among a segment of the American population, promising to make America great again and shake up the political establishment. His message resonated deeply with those who felt left behind by globalization and disillusioned with traditional politics. His rallies drew massive crowds, energized by his populist message and his willingness to challenge political correctness. Trump's unfiltered style and direct communication appealed to many voters who were tired of polished, scripted politicians. Despite facing accusations of racism, sexism, and xenophobia, Trump's message resonated with voters who felt ignored by the political elite. His ability to dominate media coverage, both positive and negative, kept him in the public eye and bolstered his campaign. In a stunning upset, he defeated Hillary Clinton to become the 45th President of the United States. This victory was a testament to his ability to mobilize a passionate base and disrupt the political status quo, forever changing the course of American politics. Section 6. President Trump, Policies and Controversies. Donald Trump's presidency was nothing short of historic, marked by both significant policy changes and a constant stream of controversy. He enacted tax cuts, appointed conservative judges to the Supreme Court, and pursued an America First agenda on trade and foreign policy. However, his presidency was also defined by his use of social media, his inflammatory rhetoric, and his attacks on the media and political opponents. Trump's presidency was deeply polarizing, with his supporters praising his policies and his detractors expressing alarm at his behavior and rhetoric. Section 7. A tumultuous end. The final days of Trump's presidency. The final days of Donald Trump's presidency were marked by unprecedented turmoil and controversy. His refusal to accept the results of the 2020 presidential election, which he lost to Joe Biden, culminated in the January 6th attack on the US Capitol by a mob of his supporters. Trump's actions in the aftermath of the election, including his repeated false claims of election fraud and his attempts to pressure state officials to overturn the results, led to his second impeachment by the House of Representatives. The events of January 6th cast a dark shadow over the end of his presidency, further dividing the nation and raising questions about the future of American democracy. Section 8. The Trump family, marriages, children, and public scrutiny. Donald Trump's personal life has been just as closely scrutinized as his political career. He has been married 3 times, first to Ivana Trump, then to Marla Maples, and currently to Melania Trump. His 5 children, Donald Jr., Ivanka, Eric, Tiffany, and Barron, have all been in the public eye, with some playing active roles in his businesses and political campaigns. The Trump family has been the subject of numerous scandals and controversies, adding another layer of complexity to the already fascinating saga of Donald Trump. Section 9. The Trump legacy, a polarizing figure in American history. Donald Trump's legacy is complex and contested. His supporters view him as a successful businessman and a political outsider who challenged the status quo. They point to his economic policies, his appointment of conservative judges, and his efforts to reduce illegal immigration as evidence of his success. His detractors, however, see him as a demagogue who stoked racial and cultural divisions, undermined democratic norms, and damaged America's standing in the world. Love him or loathe him, there's no denying that Donald Trump has left an indelible mark on American history. His presidency was a time of great upheaval and change, a period that will continue to be debated and analyzed for years to come.